And I shall sing.
And I shall give a recap. So, last session in
I'm
the
Javert. Anyway,
lovable Larry's lovely lobotomy labs and whatever,
Mm-hmm.
the group fought a bunch of hill giants, and they kicked their butts. But in that area, they found the body of one of the other goblinoids that they'd seen around the cafeteria from time to time, named Gob. And now they find themselves waking up back in the same old familiar cells that they always do. Let's start out with some initiative rolls to see who wakes up first.
We're still not completely sure if death is permanent in this place or not because we've never really seen anyone die. So they could be fine. They could be eternally dead. We don't know. We'll probably find out this time.
Roll your damn initiatives.
I'm trying. Hold on. Give me a second. You're not going to pull up the tracker?
No, it's just to wake up first, so it's not going to be needed after the initial rolls.
I got an 18. Also, does our hit points go back to full?
Yeah, you had a long rest, so you can have a full get all your spell slots and HP back.
Huzzah.
I'm not going first.
Oops, 16.
So I guess that'll be Jezebel's the first to wake up, and I need to put your.
I forgot to select my character.
It's fine. We weren't going off the counter anyway. We're just going off the chat numbers.
Yeah, like I said, you wake up once, and then we'll go to the next person. I won't need the rolls again. So yeah, find yourself waking up in the same old cells you're always in. You feel refreshed, like you got a good night's sleep. Somehow, despite the fact you have no bed in here. Just a padded cell and a hole.
So, Jezebel's gonna wake up and do the same thing she does it every time she wakes up in this wretched place.
Try to take over the world?
You know, that would be a change of pace, but that requires getting out of this wretched place in the first place.
And I don't think your god will like that.
Yeah, no. Absolutely not. So, but yeah, Jezebel is going to pray for deliverance from this place, pray for the poor souls that are stuck here, and pray more importantly that Larry gets his just rewards. As in what he is entitled to. A swift bashing over the head.
Okay, give me a religion
but-
check.
Be funny if this is the one that actually goes through. 22.
You sense that Halo, right? Just to make sure I remember right.
Baylor, yes.
Okay. He did receive that blessing, but something kind of blocked it, but it still managed to make its way through back to you, like he received the prayer. Like you hear like mumbled, garbled response to it, but you can't make it out.
Jezebel does feel a little elation at this, that she's not fully cut off from her god. Still annoyed for the interference, but
Like even though deep down you can still cast
buddies.
your spells, it's nice to know you can communicate with them.
Yeah,
Still.
at least get something out. Just gotta push hard enough, pray hard enough. Otherwise, she'll also check to make sure all of her injuries have healed from fighting the hill giants.
Yep, you are back at full health, and I have all your spell slots.
Well, guess time for our daily bread.
As you hear a knock on the door, you see a guard there. Ah, you're awake then. Good. Time for breakfast. And with that, we're gonna
Indeed.
jump over. Or did you? Sorry, you were saying something.
No, I was just gonna say indeed is whenever she gets let out.
We're gonna jump over to Mr. Charles as he wakes up in his room. You notice that in your quiver, all of the arrows you'd fired in that fight were back.
Oh, I got everything that I had back. Wonderful. I'll get up and start walking around a little bit, waiting for the guard to show up at the door.
Nothing special you're gonna do besides walking around?
No, I mean, take a quick look around in case anything else had changed, other than my quiver being restocked.
Give me an investigation check.
24.
Okay, let me see here. You find 3 healing potions in your inventory. They are
Oh.
3 greater healing potions.
Look at that. Cool. That might be good. Or that's just or that means something's going to be coming up here.
But you hear a knocking on your door. Morning. Larry
Morning.
says you're to get breakfast first today, so let's get you going.
Sounds good.
And with that, we're going to head over to Asterion.
Woo! Yeah.
You feel like you got a really good night's sleep tonight. Not sure how you did it on just, like I said, no bed. Like I've told everyone else, there's no bed in your room, just a padded floor.
It's that padding is just soft.
Yeah, it does
What can I
seem
say?
softer than normal today.
All right.
So, anything you wish to do to start out the morning?
So, excuse me. I'd like to check myself to see if I have anything new that I didn't have before we went into that battle with the giants.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Got it. One investigation check coming up. Oh, so I have my spells tab. Hold on. 12.
Yeah, you find 3 potions of greater healing on you.
Ew. All right, well then I will just stupid caps lock. God damn it. I will just hum a little tune while I wait for the guard to open the door.
What tune?
Uh, let's go with a classic. Let's go with Zippity Doodah.
As you hear a knocking on the door.
Do I know the name of this guard by this point or no?
Nope, they have never once told you their names, and you have never once bothered to ask.
Hmm.
So do you respond to the knock?
Yes.
Sorry, I heard your tune there. It was catchy. Well, breakfast is ready. Let's get you going.
Wonderful. Oh, I don't think I ever caught your name.
Well, you never asked, so, and I have no reason to give it.
Fair enough.
But it's not always me you get every day, so it might No point in learning it.
If you say so.
Now that you're all together, everyone give me a insight check.
Insight check.
I am quite insightful on some times of the day.
13.
Well,
23. With
Yeah,
a net on the back.
Everyone notices the guards seem nicer to you today than they normally are.
That's weird. But not unwelcome.
But as you arrive in the cafeteria, you're the first in there.
Oh?
As the last guard goes, well, you best get your breakfast. It's good and fresh for you today.
that is new.
I'm suspicious. I will not pass up fresh breakfast.
Let's keep her strength up. But yeah, Jezebel is definitely wary.
Ah, so you're the ones he's happiest with today, huh? Well, you get the first dibs. As you see a few more options, usually when you notice that the last few times you've been here, there's been trays that have always been empty. But there's more stuff in there today. You see basically in one of them what looks like you see scrambled eggs, but you see some other ones that are just straight up prepared omelets in them. There's not many in there, like 15 or about 15 of them, which isn't enough to go through everyone that's usually in the cafeteria each day. And you see a tray that's filled with nicer looking bacon than normal.
Yo. Ah, it looks delightful, Doris.
Thank you.
And he will take himself an omelet and some nicer bacon. And move on. Kind of sit roughly in the vicinity of where the what's her name? The circus, like was it the halfling?
Halflings, yeah.
The halfling sit.
Circusy people.
Circusy people, sorry.
Jezebel will do the same, also getting was it omelet and bacon?
Yeah. Because if you looked in the back, you saw another tray of looks like that turkey bacon from the other time you had bacon. It looks like it's meant to go in there once this good bacon's gone.
Alright. Well, not going to overlook a good meal while we can. And she's going to, after getting her food, she'll say thank you to Dolores and sit where Gob used to be.
Ah. I wish everyone was nice and kind like you. Thank you, miss.
Palish blessings upon you. And she'll go
Nice.
take her seat where Gob used to be.
And Charles, what are you doing?
Let's see. Sorry, I had something brought to my attention here off screen. We're the only ones in here? Is that what I heard?
Other than the guards.
I will swing. This time I'll go to Jezebel up in that area.
And what food do you grab?
What was being offered?
There was, other than the normal like scrambled eggs, there was a few omelets.
2 omelets.
And nicer bacon there was
Yeah,
too.
and nicer bacon. Forgot.
Nicer bacon. Nicer bacon works too.
So yeah, basically you
refuses to play.
cut into the omelets, and it's filled like a bunch of different types of really gooey, melty cheese. There's a few like peppers and sausage, mushrooms, and a bunch of other things inside of it that are really good. So you can see why these things are usually gone by the time you get there. And the bacon is just basically that perfect amount of crispiness and chewiness.
Mm.
But after a few minutes, the group of Shirley and some of those people get let in, and they go up and there, just to let you know, they come up and get a bunch of their stuff. Then after a few minutes, the orcs and the berserkers are they're let in through there, up there, down to their corner. And at this point, it's the Lucky and her group. Zero something. All the good stuff's gone. Oh well. Huh. I forget. Did you talk to them? Were you sitting with them last time? I forgot who did.
No, the other two were sitting with them last time. I was sitting with Hugh Mann.
Oh yes, it's you, the new guy. What made you think you wanted to sit here today?
Oh well, if you remember, we had our little jam session in the rec room, and I said we should talk sometime.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, now it's as good as time as any. What do you want to talk about?
No, I heard a little, not a whole lot, but a few words here or there about you also living the circus life.
Ah, yes, we were a traveling group of entertainers in our neck of the world. Traveled through a few of the kingdoms and empires around the continent we lived on.
Hmm. Interesting. Hmm.
Before we ended up, me and a couple of the other, points to a couple of the other halflings, ended up here as well.
All I remember about before I ended up here was I'm not sure about yourself, but I spent probably about the last previous 5 years of my life with working, moving with a traveling circus on the part of the world that I was in. We were a traveling show that made our way around the one of the free kingdom, and we were actually in the middle of the yearly rejuvenation festival, which included uh, a nice fun combat tournament for the people of the free kingdom, and that I was participating in. I was helping out a group of adventurers that were short a person, so as the leader of the advanced troop, I just kind of stepped in to help them out.
Uh,
Quite interesting time, and then I woke up here.
Rejuvenation Festival. Not heard of that. But what is that exactly?
It's a long, complicated thing. It's a whole festival about the end of the year and the rejuvenation and beginning of new life, beginning of new goals and new purposes in life, and everyone sets ways they want to better themselves.
So a fancy way of saying New Year's.
More or less. With a little extra flair.
They just shut off a bunch of fireworks and got drunk. and then had everyone perform, which was a good time of the year for us, yes, but nothing super fancy like that. So what was the kingdom you said this was from?
Names escape me. It's still part of my memory that's more or less blurred away. All I remember is that it was there was an empire that ruled a large chunk of the continent, and then there was a bit known as the Free Kingdom. I don't remember exactly what its name was.
Hmm. I have no clue what you're where you're talking about.
That makes two of us.
So anyways, tell me some of the things you were good at in there. And that you're just gonna go on a tangent talking with her about
Yeah,
stuff.
going on a tangent about stuff, about acrobatics and music and other stuff.
I'm on the wrong side, that's the yeah. After a while, Hugh Man and his group come in, as do circumferences. So Jezebel, Charles, you're gonna be talking about anything when you're waiting?
Unfortunately, she is going to give a silent prayer for Gob and his goblins. I know she disagreed on matters of faith and mercy. She still feels like he deserved better than this. Before she begins eating. Otherwise, she does kind of just keep quiet.
Charles, you gonna say anything?
Probably not. Just keeping stuff to myself.
As you're sitting there, you notice Gob sits down beside you. Ah, you've come to talk with Gob and his followers again. I see.
Yep.
Jezebel will be noticeably shaken. Like she's absolutely seeing a ghost right now.
You look like you've seen Ghost. There's something on my face?
But we
Weren't you dead?
Dead?
Knocked out something?
What do you mean, dead?
If I recall.
If I'm dead, how am I sitting here eating?
Not sure.
Gob's God would not allow him to die in vain.
Oh, one of our trials that we had gone through, we thought it looked as though you were dead, possibly trying to defeat maybe a larger being beyond your own size and our own size. But it looked very much like you.
Gob not understand what you mean.
Maybe
As he just takes a handful of scrambled eggs and just shoves them into his mouth. So, you didn't. You said you saw someone that looked like me that was dead, huh?
Mm-hmm. Looked very much like you.
And some of other Gob's
every
friends?
detail. Quite possibly.
yes.
So unless it was like a weird dream state that we happen to be in, it looked just like you, top to bottom. It was for sure you.
Ah, these eggs are cold. Ah. Food is food. I don't know what you mean.
We do an insight check.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Just for she's and giggles.
Yep, same thing. 18.
As soon as character sheet loads. Dice roll.
Yeah, as far as you can see here,
Yeah, 20. What was the 24?
the first one was a 15, though.
15.
It just took a while.
Yeah, I'm going by the first one because it says it's an
Yep.
insight, so it's a 15.
Mm-hmm.
Shame I have to do that, but
Yeah.
yeah. From what you can both glean, from what you can tell for him, he's telling the truth. Nothing he's trying to hide or anything like that.
Just look over at Jazz and be like, it must have been one of his. And I just kind of wave my hand up in the air, referring to him over the speakers. Maybe it was one of his tricks.
You just have a Brit. You just take your fingers and pinch the bridge of her nose. That's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, unless we are
No.
going insane, and that's why we thought we saw him.
I don't want to think of the other anything else that this might have been right now.
Unless it happened to be a test like how we would react. This could be the test right now.
Or
See how we
Larry,
reacted to someone
or
else's
Larry's-
test. We really know.
or Larry's more powerful than I'm giving him. We're giving him credit. And keep souls locked up here. Maybe not.
You know, if we dwell on this for too long, maybe we'll end up cracking at some point.
That's why I'm not thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Give
Chew
me
it
a
back to
perception
hers.
check. Both of you.
Goal 14.
Perception. 28.
Jezebel, you notice that he's in his armor, but it's not quite the same armor he had before. It doesn't look as well maintained or as in good of shape.
What do you see?
Have you always worn that armor?
Yes, this is always the armor I wear in the means of spreading the word of my god.
Okay.
Jazz, what do you see?
And she's not saying it, but she's glancing at how her Igob's armor, like,
Like you're doing the
Really?
eye twitch thing, like look at his armor.
yeah, the eyes playing back and forth.
Give me a what's the word? What would be a good check for this? An insight check to see what she with advantage. To see if you can catch on to what she means.
21?
Yeah, you kind of notice her kind of like eyeing like armor with her
Mhm.
eyes.
Yeah. Oh. I see. Mhm. That is different. Because the armor didn't look anything like what we saw out there on the challenge or the trial, right?
Nope.
Maybe
It
a
was the
20?
armor he was wearing the previous times, just not today.
So maybe a twin, veiled dummy.
Hmm.
I can look over.
You guys see him
don't have any
No,
other-
he's still shoving scrambling into his mouth. You guys seem confused about something with me right now.
You don't happen to have other family members, do you? Here?
Here? No.
Mm.
Gob come from big goblin family, but only direct family member here is Gob.
Mm. This Larry's
Lots
been-
of goblin brothers and sisters. Lots of nieces and nephews.
Charles thinks. And
Um,
ponders.
Jezebel's going to inspect her food.
Okay,
Make
give me
sure-
an investigation check.
Yeah, make sure it hasn't been like tampered with.
Your
4.
food is fine.
Can I run an Arcana check? Is there something magical on it?
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
14.
It's eggs and bacon, cheese and vegetables, meat.
That's weird.
Been a while since we've been last to get food. Oh well, better than no food.
Look at Jasmine, like, you don't think there's possibly something in, like, poisoned or drugged? Just over time, slowly? Oh, no, that would build up an immunity over time if need be.
I think what. She's just gonna go back to eating and try and not. Again, she's trying not to think too hard about this because it's really wigging her out.
Unless he went into a challenge, armor get damaged, switched it out before he came back.
Yeah, she is just not responding. She just does not know what to make of this. Like, rather, she's not gonna say anything right here and now.
Okay, so we're gonna jump back over to Restarian as Lucky's finishing up the story. As she goes, and then she goes, the aristocrats. And the whole table bursts out laughing.
Oh, it's always the aristocrats.
If you know that joke, you know. If you don't know, don't look it up. If you do look it up, look up Bob Saget's version of it.
Yes. Which is crazy that his version isn't as rough because Bob Saget did some raunchy ass comedy.
That's fair.
So. Anyways. You know any good jokes, good stories then, Restarian?
Hmm.
Hey, is anybody there? 1, 2, 3, test, test. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can anybody hear me?
Sorry, there are no mics here.
Okay, good. They can hear me. So, whose turn is it today? What should I do? What should I do? Who should I have fun with? I know. The three of you, Charles, Jezebel, Restarian. You guys were having some fun. Let's do some stuff with you today. Go have fun down at that south gate. It should be open for you.
We're not rescuing someone this time, so that's new.
Not yet.
We'll be rescuing ourselves. Ah. Well, let's pick this up another time. It seems we've been called.
Now, I want to hear your version of that joke. You have to have one somewhere, right?
Oh, somewhere. I just have to remember and dig it up.
Jezebel, give me a investigation check here, quick as you walk.
No problem. Investigation.
Yep.
Yes, the investigation.
14.
You feel something jiggling in your pouch that you didn't notice before.
She checks her pouch as she walks.
You find a single potion of resistance.
A potion of resistance.
Yep.
Oh, that's weird. It's not on my inventory. You want me to add it?
Yeah, you can add it in there yourself. I didn't bother putting it in there.
Ah.
I totally forgot to do it, by the way. So
No problem.
as you open the door, you see a single kind of portal right here. On a sign above it that says "Back Alleyway."
Greater healing was the 4d4 plus 4, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It says in D&D Beyond. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, 4d4 plus 4.
Yep, 4d4 plus 4. You guys step through the portal?
Yes,
Yes,
let's
let's
go through the
Yep.
portal.
Into thy portal, we shall be received.
As you plop into... Oops, that's the wrong... On my end. As you're in some little back alley to some place. Everyone give me a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, that's give me
25.
Jesus.
28.
What?
Come on, roll high.
My base my perception was one of the better ones. Perception.
Well,
Got a nat
Survivor is
20.
playing a wisdom character, so...
14.
Well,
And
you all
I'll
hear
wisdom. That's
some
the
people
wrong
walking
perception.
down from this way. Oh, roll 20. Stop being annoying. Oh, no. That. What is it? I've never seen roll 20 do that before. Why is it doing that?
I don't know what's happening anymore. The whole world is changing.
Thought I had that as map layer, but I had that picture as the token layer. Oops.
Good.
As you see
That
two
was
people walking down.
Walking down.
As they start walking by you. Use
Yeah,
us.
well, they can-
As they kind of go around you.
That's that question.
I would make note of it if I can move my token, but I cannot.
Why does it keep doing that? I pulled these right from your character sheets on the side, so...
I have no clue.
I have no idea why it does not wish to work. Delete the left one, please.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing.
Oh.
Oh god, I can't select myself no more.
Okay, does it work now?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. As they walk by you, they're just a couple people in normal clothes, but say, So, did you hear about that attack at the Temple of Palor outside capital? Oh no, basically, yeah. Apparently, something attacked them, and everyone got wiped out.
Oh,
Jezebel will ears will perk up at that.
As they walk off,
Walk off
turn a
stage.
corner. Yep.
exit stage right.
And just a heads up, it is night right now.
Is it is it a dark night?
Yes. And he will soon rise.
The Batman.
Jez, you thinking what
They
I'm thinking?
did they just mention a Temple of Palor?
I have no idea what the hell a Palor is, but yeah, I think so.
That's
Maybe you pay
that's
for
my
more.
god. That's who Lord Palor is who I worship.
I've devoted my service to.
Yeah,
You need to go check it out.
I never put too much stock in gods.
Jezebel will start looking around and see if she happens to recognize
Okay,
anything
give
about the
me
surroundings.
a perception check here.
Mhm.
Recognize. Ooh,
18.
Yeah, the buildings here do look like to be the same kind of architecture and build as most other cities and buildings are in your the kingdom you're from. We're staying in.
But does she recognize it as being like the city she used to live in?
No,
Or-
this isn't the city you're from though, but it's probably from the same kingdom. Like I said, just a different city.
So she'll start looking around and see if there's any kind of layout that she can recognize to where her temple, to not her temple, but to the temple.
Be a couple more areas that are actually be not out indoors. Now you can do stuff when I'm say stuff when I'm doing this.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, jeez. Oh my, where did Jezebel go?
Jezebel, what's up?
Slipped through the wall. She's in the back rooms.
Through the window, through the wall.
Sorry about that. So yeah, so Jezebel is thinking she's back. She's close enough to where she's from. It's gonna try and see if you can.
What is it? What is it, Jazz? What do you
She's-
see? What do you see?
She's gonna try and see if she can find the layout to figure out which city she's in. Like
Okay,
just
give
like
me a
checking,
survival check.
I'm just gonna
Sure
follow
thing.
just to
Yep.
flag Astarion down in case we end up going somewhere.
Survival, you said.
Yes.
Survivor. Let's
21.
go.
So yeah, basically you take a peek up at the night sky and look at the stars. You notice the constellation stuff do seem to say you're close to where your temple would be, but like I said, there's nothing remarkable about this town. Nothing that you have seen familiar about it. It just seems to probably a small town in outskirts somewhere that you've never been to.
I was born in a small town.
Some little no-name village that just you never happened to cross into.
Any of this ringing a bell for you, Jezebel?
I don't recognize this place, but it is relatively close as I've been to home. Why would Larry send us here?
Maybe let's start knocking in order to find some clues. Go
At this point, she's gonna start
exploring.
looking. She's gonna start knocking on the nearest door to see
Knock,
if
knock,
if
knock
there's
on
anybody there.
Laura's door.
You knock, there's no answer.
She would go to the next to the next building and do the same thing.
Door to that one's right there, by the way.
Ah,
It's hard to see.
I'll try to do a little bit more reveal to show where doors are better. No answer.
next door. The next building. There has to be somebody. Anybody.
No answer.
Dun, 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 dun. You. Who might you be?
Ah. Good to see you, my young friend here, as you see some woman walking up to you. What brings you out at a night such as this?
We've been dropped here for some reason.
Dropped, you say? How interesting.
Inside check. Like she plotting something.
Okay.
17.
Let me check something here.
Something don't feel right. Take a mental note. I don't like her tone, I say to myself.
Okay, well, let me roll with
Freaking me out.
this. Just out for a walk for tonight, admiring the brisk, cool night air, beautiful stars. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Charles.
Not my strong suit. 9.
Okay, then let me
Crap.
check here.
Wait. I don't have any abilities, do I? Not advantage on wisdom. I don't know. Do I happen to know what she appears to be?
You don't know who this woman is, but you feel like you can trust her as a friend.
I mean, not that I would like try and know who she is, but can I tell by her overall appearance like what kind of race she would be?
Human.
Human?
Hmm. Appears to be human.
Yes.
Hmm. Hmm. Would it be?
Good thing she's a favorite enemy of mine.
What are your
trying to
favorite
think.
enemies?
Humans. I have a favorite enemy is for humans. So it just says that you have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track on favorite enemies as well as intelligence checks to recall information about them. And then.
Okay, so yeah, you don't get advantage on this.
So,
Hmm.
so if it was a wisdom save, it'd be 21.
No, it's not.
Damn it.
This thing isn't human. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Since you're onto
What was-
something, but above game, no one else knows that.
Yep.
Do I hear their interaction going back and
Oh, yeah,
forth?
you hear it.
This is about here.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's a normal conversation.
What would I
it-
have to do to try to figure out if she's not what she appears to be, just because we've dealt this character of mine? He's not sure if she is what she is or she's not. Something's just fishy. But he's also dealt being both being a fey creature and having dealt with otherworldly creatures such as sucky bitches before.
Okay, give me a intelligence check here, I guess. No, nature. That will work.
Just the interaction. I've already got like my hand on my weapon, just not pulling it out. 'cause
Yeah,
I don't know
nothing
what-
about you wants to feel like attacking this lady.
Yeah.
Nature. Come on. Come on. Come on, changeling boy. I know you
Trying
got
to
this in
make
you. You
sure
got
I
this.
get
You got that
nothing else.
dog in you. No, you don't. You
Oh,
fucking
God.
don't.
Jesus.
You fucking don't.
Jinxed yourself.
Yeah, this lady just seems like she's out on a walk for the night, enjoying the night sky and all that, like she said.
Yeah, she's just a weird lady.
Looks like it's up to me to try. Can I insider to see this? There's nothing sinister about someone just going on a midnight stroll. I'm totally not trying to find where my player's handbook is. No, sir. Ah, there it is.
I'm not gonna be hostile, but not gonna completely let my guard down.
Here,
Yeah,
there's
my
something
bad.
really cool. Like, I didn't get your name, Mister. Looking at you, Charles. What's your name?
Name's Charles.
Charles. It's over this way. Come follow me.
You shouldn't split up.
As you have to start following her.
Yeah, it's like, but she might know a way through here.
Because
Well,
above
let's all
game, you
go.
are charmed.
Let's
I
all
would
go
like-
together. It's safer for everyone.
Also, I would still like to get a know about my insight check.
Oh,
That
what?
just was paying attention.
Oh yeah, sorry. Did you said you were rolling an
Oh.
insight check with her about her?
Yeah.
Okay, give me advantage on that insight check.
Do I do advantage? 19.
Oh yeah, something is very off about this lady. You don't like it.
That double nat one, like in Wimpy's campaign, falling asleep on my watch.
Oops, I'm trying to move stuff.
Yeah, she's just going. Jez was going to follow.
Oh, you guys wanted to follow too, huh?
Trying to squeeze everything on here so I don't have to keep pulling up my page.
You should stick
Okay.
together. It's a dangerous.
Oh,
A
we're
night
good.
like this is not safe to be wandering alone.
Did she go into one of the buildings? I was adjusting my sheet at the time.
Yep.
She go down or up?
You went down.
Down.
Hold on. What was it? Charles? We should.
And she's going to cast guidance.
You go in the building.
And
Do I
see if
have
you
a
can try and.
choice? Like, what?
Yeah.
Well, no, but I'm saying she's going to try and shake him out.
Like,
We should really talk about this.
I'm just curious. Would we be able to tell if Charles is acting any different than usual, or would you say we don't know him well
You
enough
don't-
to see if he's
You don't notice it. You just following this lady.
fair?
Yeah, all this girl's trying to do is like have
Let's
him
keep the
grab her
group
attention.
together.
She feels something's not right.
And I'm just trying to stay together with everyone. I don't want to just be left alone after we've been dropped in this place by Larry, which is literally the only reason. It's one of Larry's tests somehow. How? We don't know.
He's
Yeah.
not in here.
So above game, am I still charmed though?
Yes.
Wouldn't I know which way she was going?
Nope, not from the charm thing.
Where'd she go? You go upstairs.
The
Oh,
door
whatever this
going
comes
upstairs
to.
is locked.
We go down the hall.
Because I didn't make a second floor to this.
Womp. Where is she?
I don't know.
Start looking around
Give me a perception check, everyone.
at the ceiling.
Everybody. Percept somebody.
What do my tiefling eyes see?
11.
18.
Percept that body right. Whiny, dirty right. Dirty 20.
You see a weird mist in the area kind of starting to seep through the window over here that's open, slightly ajar.
Escaped.
There's a
She's gonna
mist
hide.
down here. There's a weird mist over here.
I thought she was gonna get us out of here. Looking around.
So weird over here, right?
By the window, yes.
Yep.
By the window, by the wall, by the wall.
She's going to inspect it and see if
Anything of religious training would tell her what's happening.
Is the window big
Where's-
enough to crawl through?
where she'd recognize say something she would have read in her.
It's a very small window.
Nah. Start.
Yeah, so
Start
Jezebel
heading
would be
around the other way.
Is trying to figure out what exactly is happening because this feels like a trap at this point. So she's on edge.
Okay, what are you gonna roll? You said?
She was first gonna think like, is this anything undead related?
Okay.
So say religion.
Yeah, roll
which
religion for
is
that.
13.
And I'm gonna say this with advantage.
15 then.
You remember reading in one of your books about an undead abomination that can transform into mist and charm people. Know it as a vampire.
Eh,
Oh.
cool. I've
Jezebel's
got
gonna
a-
go up to Charles.
I got
and
favorite
give-
enemy
and
is undead too.
Yep, she is technically undead, not a human. Doesn't count as your favorite enemy.
But I also have undead as favorite enemy too.
Okay, you didn't tell me that. I should have asked. So yes, then I guess you would have gotten advantage, so I'll know that next time.
She is going to slap Charles and see if you can break him out. Because
It-
at this point, she's confirmed that he's probably
So yeah,
charmed.
roll a d20 to hit,
D20 to hit.
and then add your strength to it.
I'll probably just do this.
That works too, I guess. And I'm
I
pretty
see.
sure that beats your AC.
Yep.
Okay. Roll a... Does it... No, you don't have things, so just your,
4.
what is it for just a
Mhm.
fist again? I forget.
Unarmed
I
attack.
think it's just
Yeah,
D4.
right.
Yeah, it's literally just strength.
Non-lethal.
So it takes. It says 1 strength damage.
That one, and then make now you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Who, me?
Yeah.
19.
And you were broken free from her charm. You don't think she doesn't seem as friendly as she used to. The lady doesn't seem friendly anymore.
Whack. Ow. What the? What was that for?
Astarion, we have a problem. I'm pretty sure we're dealing with a vampire.
Where the hell did she go?
Ugh. I don't know what came over me there.
Yeah, she's gonna
Should've
have
known
her.
better.
Where did she go?
She's
That's
gonna
what I'm
have
saying,
her
looking
shield
for.
out and her holy symbol ready.
Oh.
Well, he's looking to see where she went. He was outside at that time when you guys were doing your slap inside.
Now that I've come to my senses, can I do a survival check to see which way she possibly could have gone?
Sure.
Since that's what my favored. Since I just pulled that part up. So. Survivor. So I think that gives me actually an advantage. Yep, so natural 20 for a 28.
So yeah, basically you saw the mist going out this window, so she
Yep.
had to have gone that way someplace.
Why would she leave? Why would she leave us though? I mean, granted,
Would I be
there's
able-
3 of us,
would
and
I-
she was trying to lure away one of us.
Yep. From what you can tell, that probably she was trying to get you to be alone.
If I can track her, would if he turns into mist to lure, would I be able to possibly pinpoint her exact location? Since I'd be able to recall information about them through studying, tracking, hunting, and even talking to certain types.
So yeah, basically, from what you can tell, she went into the building next door, but since you can't see in there, you don't know where she went.
So it would have been over here in that one.
This one, yes.
Oh, one across. Okay.
Yeah. Just was gonna stick with restart of Charles.
So
Sorry.
because I'm a ranger, that's part of my character class. I'm going to head in that direction for due to my tracking ability. And since she's a favorite enemy of mine. I run. Assume the door's right here.
Right here.
Sorry, I looked away. Where? Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
hello.
just saw the blank space between the two walls. So.
You guys just gonna
That is a
run
different
past
door,
and
but
not
that's
say
the door she
anything?
went in.
We've got hunting to do.
Hunting? What are you talking about?
There's that strange woman that was out
Uh-huh.
for midnight walk. Vampire.
Mhm. What? You sure?
Taking a look around.
At this point, yes.
Double.
Sure
Noble.
enough.
No,
We should stick
It looks like
together.
there's steps in here that just lead nowhere, like they were building a second floor and just gave up.
So is there a hole or just steps leading up
Steps
into a
To
ceiling?
nowhere.
Anything else that we can spot in the room? Maybe another area somewhere?
Another door right here.
Maybe we should check the room for possible traps or hidden passageways somewhere. That stairs seems weird. Is it a door? Like a solid door?
Yeah. It just an open door that opens right away.
My lady, where did you go?
You see a ladder leading to the roof.
And I will wait until everyone else gets through before we head upstairs. You hush. You.
Okay, you go to the roof.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, just
Everybody
pretend you're
ready?
on the roof. Everyone give me a perception check.
Rough.
Like my doggo does. Perception.
21.
23.
Let's see what we got. It's a
Roll.
17.
Not bad, not bad.
But yeah, anyways, you all see this. As you see a bunch of things flying in the air coming towards you in the sky.
Oh boy.
There she is.
Large things, small
Things.
Aha.
Were those
There she
doors?
is.
Were those doors we came in?
Yeah, they were. Right here was a big door, like a barn door.
All right, everyone, shut the doors.
But you're on the roof right now.
Oh, we're on the roof.
Yep.
Anything that we can put in front of the the hole where the ladder was, just in case they try and sneak up from underneath.
You can close the door, but there's nothing on the roof.
Close the door.
We probably should get back into the building. If those are what I think those are.
No idea, but some things are.
But
flying
everyone,
at us.
roll initiative.
Ah, boy.
Vampire bats.
Well,
Blah blah blah.
I don't.
There,
I did not go.
There's
I did
the
not go blah,
children
blah,
of
blah.
the- Blah blah blah. There's the children of the night.
Oh, someone brought Texan with a gun. Sorry, but,
Actually,
On my second listening to of Bram Stoker's Dracula, just there's one thing the immortal aristocracy of the night don't count on, and that's a man of a gun, unnaturally well knowledge about vampires and a man of a gun. It's frankly hysterical.
Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah.
It is Count Dracula.
Apparently, Count Dracula never counted Smith and Wesson.
Hmm.
Joke is, no one does.
Everyone done their rolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
So with that, the
Oh.
vampire's up first. You don't know where she is yet, so... Restarian, you are up.
That's ominous.
I'm going back downstairs.
Okay, you're back in the building.
How much does it take me to get downstairs?
I'd say 10 feet of movement to get down the ladder.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to this door down here. This is the door, right?
Yeah,
To the outside?
Right
or
here, yep.
somewhere? I was just going with the hole in the wall. I figured that would be the door.
yep.
I'm gonna slam the door shut.
Okay.
And do I got anything to... I'm done. Hmm. Other than that, I can just throw my protection stone in the air and call it a turn.
Okay. That's your turn then?
Yep, trying to secure this, trying to shut this door and... somewhat
Jezebel,
secure
you
the
are
door.
up.
Jezebel's also going to go back inside, and the first thing to Charles, we need to get back. We need to take cover, like right away.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because she climbs back down the ladder, and she's going to chug the potion of resistance.
Okay. Let me double check how long that lasts.
1,000,000 years.
1,000,000 years. Mwahaha.
1 hour.
Wow,
You now have
so-
resistance to necrotic damage.
Excellent.
Coolio.
But otherwise, let's see. Sorry, air draw. That would be my action to drink the potion, right?
I can say potions are bonus actions.
Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out.
I think we should probably barricade some of the openings, just in case to try and fly through.
She's also going to cast once she's inside. She's going to cast Beacon of Hope. So I'll put that there. See the spell cost hope if I choose any number of creatures in range for the duration. Each target has advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws and gains maximum hit points. Possible for maximum hit number of hit points from any possible from healing.
Yeah, if she tries to do anything wisdom save, you and Restarian would have wisdom advantage on it, because I guess Charles already does.
Yeah,
Oh, this is amazing.
that's concentration spell up to 1 minute, and that would be her turn.
Now it is the flying swarm of bats' turn.
Could have easily picked those bats off one at a time while they were out, because they'll only get worse when they gather up together.
It's more for the fact that they're swarming.
Well, these are going to get in range of you, Charles, here, so let me see. They're going to come up and try to start biting you.
Quick.
Going to be 8 to your, AC, which I'm pretty sure is going to, 100% sure is going to miss.
8 single digits. 8.
Yep.
Yep. And I ain't doing squat.
And you are up.
I will use my short sword +1 to strike an attack upon the swarm. 19.
19 will hit, yes.
And 9 piercing. And then, if they ain't dead, I'll strike again.
Oh, yeah, they're still up.
Okay. 10.
10 will unfortunately miss.
That will be...
As you manage to pierce one bat with that.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're doing that, the vampire bursts through this door, runs up to Jezebel here. Gonna make a try to come up and punch you.
And then
Ow.
just shut to her. It's like, I should have known
That's rude.
better. I let my guard
And that's
down
going
when
to be 11 to your AC.
Does not hit.
Then is going to make a bite at you, which is going to be considerably more. That is going to be a 25 to your AC.
That'll hit.
Okay? As you take... What is with those rolls? 5 piercing damage.
Oh, man. I'll roll my concentration.
And that would
check
be
here.
11 necrotic damage, but since you have resistance right now, that'd be half. But that
So
HP is unrecoverable. For now.
Fudge, I should have done that before.
So let's see. So that's half from 11 to what? 5?
5.
Okay.
But like I said, that damage cannot be recovered.
I see. I've got nothing in the way of Hellish Rebuke this time round to counter that, so.
Mysterion, you are up.
Actually, hold on. There is something I gotta do. I have to do my my concentration check for maintain concentration on Beacon of Hope.
Yep. So just be a straight. Forget, does it count towards both damages or just the. Yeah, so it'd be. It'd still be 10 because it's half of what you take, right?
Yeah. I think that's 2 checks. If it's. Well, here's the thing: does it count as 1 attack or 2 attacks?
One attack is the first attack missed.
Huh. I think that it does count as only 1. I think you can run damage and you see which is technically lower.
Yeah, so it'd
'Cause it's
be.
still for a single attack.
Yeah.
In this case, double constant. I still advantage as a warcaster, and I narrowly pass. As a warcaster, it gives me advantage on concentration saving throws made to maintain concentration. Yay! Anyway, carry on.
Okay, Restarian, you are up.
All right.
Keep in mind the bats above you cannot see you because they're on the roof.
However, Asterion, I need your help. Currently being joined by a vampire.
We've gotten a good look at her as we've been following her around, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is she wearing, holding, etc.? Anything of note?
She is just in a real. Let me see what they actually. In a real provocative dress. Like just basically just shoulder straps. Clearly showing some cleavage.
Does she appear to have anything metallic on her or no?
No.
Jewelry or anything?
Nope.
Fair enough.
You were gonna cast heat metal, weren't you?
Obviously. Was that a little too obvious? What do I have?
See, this is why you have disposable daggers to cast heat metal on that you nail in somebody.
Oh, you just gave me an idea. You just gave me an idea that I'd like to try because I think it would be fun.
Okay, what's the plan?
You said these bats are above us, correct?
Yes,
Or
you
the
can't
other
see
ones?
them.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to move up behind, what's her bitch, with my rapier.
Okay, so you do get flanking for this.
Did you do +2 or what's
Plus
the
2.
plus in here? Okay. I'm gonna go in for a couple stabs with my rapier. That is a 12, a 14
14
with the
misses.
flanking. Dang.
Wow, double 10, double 14.
I'm gonna have to hold off what I was gonna do until next turn then, because I can't waste my resources.
Jezebel,
That's-
you are up then.
For me.
Alrighty, we're going. She's going to take her mace and basically bash this vampire over the head. In order to get her off, get this vampire woman off her, like feeding from her. So. Mace it is. Well,
14.
I'm assuming it.
So same thing. Wow. So mine was a 4 on the die twice, which sucks.
So I'm definitely assuming that doesn't hit.
Yeah, it's if the fort because you're flanking, so it's +2. But yeah, it still misses with the 14.
Do I have a bonus action?
Spiritual weapon. Excuse me.
It sounded like you had something in your throat there, DM.
So it is. Gonna cast spiritual weapon. What? Well, I didn't click the roll. Stop that. Well, it doesn't hit anyway. So, cast spiritual weapon, go for the attack, and I guess it does nothing. Wow.
You roll another. This one was an 11. Okay.
Yeah, this one was somehow lower.
Okay, you
I
can
don't know.
control that token I just put out there, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's the bat's turn. All of them. Just the one that's on top of you is going to attack you, Charles.
Bring it.
That's going to be... see here. 23 to your AC.
That hits.
Those little bats start biting you all over the place.
Teeth.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Alright.
By the way, they are in the same space as you. I just don't want to put you on top of each other to cause
Yeah.
issues.
Mhm.
And you are up.
After I did some searching here, I'm going to use a bonus action and throw on a hunter's mark onto Check. So that gives me an additional 1d6 damage on the target when I hit him with a weapon attack.
And what are you using that on?
That I'm using it on her.
You can't see her.
What do you mean I can't see her?
You're talking about the vampire lady, right?
Yeah.
He's in the building below you. You're on top of the roof. You can't see her.
Oh, I thought I'd climbed down. I thought I mentioned I climbed down.
Yeah, I did not hear you say that. So you're down
Right.
inside the building now?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
done with everybody else.
Okay, so that does get an attack of opportunity on you for going down.
Okay. Try it.
That's the same roll, another 23.
Okay.
As you take 6 piercing damage.
Okay. So I'll do the climb down, and then I'll use Hunter's Mark.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. I did not hear, like I said, hear you saying you were climbing down.
Yeah, I thought I mentioned I climbed down before the initiative order went, so. And that just gives me advantage on wisdom, perception, or survival. In case I need to, you make to find it. And if she dies and there's still bats around, then I can just move it to one of the sections of bats.
Mm-hmm.
So I shall swing with the almighty short sword.
What the hell is going on tonight?
I don't
They're
know.
all
12s are hot.
12s.
I think it's broken. I think roll 20 is broken.
12, 11, 12, 12, 12.
I got two 12s, and then there was another 12, then there was an 11, now another 12.
Was that a
What the
miss?
fuck, roll 20?
Yeah, that misses, because every other roll of that same amount has missed.
Okay.
Because that's been every roll on this character.
Let's go get 23. Is
We finally got a hit!
Good, Lana.
7 piercing, and then I'm gonna throw on that extra d6. 4, a solid 6.
Nice.
So 13 total.
And you do have a magic sword, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything to.
Magic, bitch.
Yeah.
Magic.
This says up to 2 creatures within 5 feet. That was the description of it.
Anything else you can do?
No, that should be it. So I used my bonus action, and I moved a little bit to get down the stairs, and then I attacked. So I'm good.
Okay. Everybody give me a perception check.
Perception.
Perception. No.
Twenty-seven.
I think that's a 19 because
Yep, you get advantage.
So 31.
Okay, so
Nat
both
1.
Jezebel and Charles noticed this. That cut he just got on her, it's healed already. As she takes a open palm strike at you, Jezebel.
Oh, joy. Target the hero.
Can't
first.
fight.
That's going to be a 26 to your AC.
So that hits.
Just barely, but it'll hit.
This is actually the weaker attack, so
Oh, lovely.
that's 9 bludgeoning damage.
9 bludgeoning. Ow.
This then goes for a bite on you, Restarian.
Ah.
Luckily, that's a bad roll, so that's only 13.
Well, she
Moist.
passes her concentration
Flying
check with flying
colors.
colors.
Flying colors.
You said
Yeah.
13?
13, yes.
Luckily, I have that protection stone, or it would have hit. She just barely misses. My AC is 14.
Oh, that might be a concentration save, but whatever. The same modifier.
I'll let it slide.
She just
Yeah,
barely misses.
As she goes for a bite to your neck, as you just barely manage to squeak your neck back.
Not on the first date, darling.
And you are up.
All right. Gonna be a stab to the back before, and now it's just gonna be a stab to the front. Or a couple attempts at a stab to the front. Come on. Let's fucking go. What the fuck?
So 13 will miss.
18 should hit, though.
18 will hit, yes.
I will use one of my bardic inspirations to add a defensive flurry onto that.
Okay, roll damage.
Damage. Roll 20. I clicked it, roll 20. Why you... Max damage.
Nice.
Plus 4 for the flourish, but I do not pull the sword out.
Okay.
18. Well, I get plus 4 to my AC. Now here's where the fun kicks in. That was my full action, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop an action surge. And I will use that additional action to cast Heat Metal on the sword that's impaled in this vampire bitch.
I'll say it's in her shoulder. And can you
Alright.
roll me the description for heat metal, please?
Can do. I'm going to bump it to level 4.
Pump some molten metal in there.
Hold on. I will need a Constitution saving throw. Actually, no. Any creature in physical contact with the object just takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast the spell, but I upcasted it. So, but as soon as I cast it, she just takes damage.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
that would
he
be
hurt.
24 fire damage.
Okay. Anything else you can do?
I haven't taken damage. I haven't done anything else weird or crazy, so that will be it for me.
Okay, Jezebel, you are up.
Okay, we are going to hold on one second because I apparently never added it to my sheet. We are going to use an action to turn undead with my channel divinity. And apparently doesn't want to add to my sheet. Whatever. It's part of the basic cleric channel divinity options. So what that does is where is it? As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer in censuring the undead. So in this case, she's gonna hold up her holy symbol. And ask for Paler's judgment on the as an unholy abomination. So each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. So that would be at a spell save of 16. If it fails, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Okay, so yeah, it will fail it, so that means it has to go away from you as fast as possible on its turn, right?
Yeah. Yep, it must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can. It cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also cannot take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try and escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there is nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action instead. I'm going to keep that tabbed. So, yeah, she has to pretty much run. Just straight
Okay.
dash and run. And I'm going to see if anything I can do for healing. That's not an action.
Healing Word, I believe, is a bonus action.
Yeah, Healing Word is a bonus action. Cure Wounds is a full action.
Do I have?
Albeit you wouldn't be able to attack with your spiritual weapon if you did that.
Yeah, I don't think I have healing word. I got mass cure wounds, beacon of hope, spirit guardians. Yeah, I don't think I have that on my list, which I just might not have thrown off.
It's not one of your domain spells, so if you didn't choose to take it yourself, you don't have it.
Yeah. Let's see, is there anything else I can do with my bonus action?
Attack with your spiritual weapon would be the only thing I could think of. Like I've said before,
Yeah,
you're playing a very similar cleric to one I played in Wimpy's off-stream campaign.
I'm actually gonna let her run and then use the spiritual mace to kind of get between me and her before
I suppose it's not a good idea to attack her because I think that ends the spell's.
Yeah, the turn undead. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Do you communicate with us not to attack? Because as soon as she runs, I don't want to stab her in the back.
With what weapon?
Fair. I don't have my weapon. That is true.
Yeah, it's still stuck in her, isn't it?
Yeah, I left it in her so I could burn her with it.
Actually, on second thought, I have a better idea. Are these bats directly next to Jezebel?
None of them are in this building right now. They're all above it.
Alrighty, because she can't take reactions, therefore we are going to get we're gonna get behind the only person who has proper combat skill. Because Strength 13 is not gonna cut it.
The combat skill being Charles.
Yeah. Not Charles restoring, because Charles is on the roof.
No,
Like
he
the
came down.
bats.
He came down.
Yep, I'm down.
down.
I'm on the same level.
Okay, so I'm behind you guys. I'm gonna let that spiritual weapon and you guys handle the actual clobbering and staking. Because again, she
Wow.
cannot take reactions. Anyway, that's my turn. But yeah, on button.
Tongues.
Yeah, ignore that. I'm just checking to see which other spells or bonus actions are not concentration.
Okay.
Okay.
So since Charles never said he closed the door, one swarm of bats comes in, is now inside, and goes for bitey-bites on Charles. That's below 10, it's gonna miss. That swarm of bats makes it inside.
Yay, the room is filled out full of bats. Sorry. I really hate that its defaults to
This one's gonna come up and start biting at you, Restarian.
Yeah.
19 to your AC.
Yeah, that just hits.
Don't you have plus... What was it? Plus what now?
I have +4, so that put me to 18.
Okay. As you take 4 damage.
Owie.
This one starts biting at you, Jezebel.
oh boy.
I rolled the d4 first. 19 to your AC.
That meets it, but does not beat it.
So if it meets it, it gets.
I think it's good tied to his defender still.
You only
not
ever
wrong.
have to meet, unless the DM ever specifies otherwise. You only have to meet the AC to hit.
On
Yep.
chase, I leave it. So,
So you're going to take 7 piercing damage.
yay. Nah, looks like that's good.
Every 3 of the bats are inside, 2 of them are outside. You are up, Charles.
Second.
It's a Charles Xavier.
Jezebel's not looking good.
Oh. Is it possible I could just do a quick climb up the ladder to shut the latch, and then come back down?
Yeah, you'd have just enough movement to do that.
Yeah. I'll just quick do that, shut it. And then
That is going to provoke an attack of opportunity to one of the bats, though.
Okay.
Wow, I'm rolling crazy good for them, so that's going to be 21 to your AC.
Okay.
So let me see if this is still going.
6 piercing damage.
Nope. Well, yep, it's still up.
Okay. And then strike out at Miss Vampire. 12.
Would you say you were attacking just to make sure I heard you right?
Her?
The vampire?
Yeah, vampire.
Okay. Well, 12 will
What-
miss.
It
Oh,
did
yeah.
restrain. I guess seeing Charles didn't hear when Jill says don't attack her.
Don't
well.
attack her.
Because she's currently turned, so she's supposed to be running on her next. Unless she takes damage, she'll be running.
Ew. Okay.
Then can we hit her when she runs?
But we also
Maybe not.
concentrate. We also get rid of the bats first, so it's less
Mm.
action economy. But I'm trying not to speak too much out of turn.
And do one to the bats to the south of me.
Okay.
19.
19 will hit. I'm just gonna say those bats are actually occupying the same space as you. It's just easier not to
Yeah.
have them on the same spot.
So 9 piercing.
9 piercing. Okay.
And Jezebel's not looking so great.
Yep.
Can I do a bonus action to toss a greater potion?
Oh,
of
actually,
healing?
sorry, I need to retcon something quickly. I need to fix something.
And what
I
do you-
took 4 damage, right? I need
think
to make
so.
a concentration save for
Oh,
heat
yeah.
metal.
Yeah.
You only have to beat a 10, so it's not hard. Hopefully.
That's a constitution check, right? Or save. I forget.
Save. It's a
Yeah, this-
Constitution save.
It's the same number.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
There's only a couple of things that have Constitution saves and decks that are different.
Nope.
So heat metal is gone.
Which means I'd have to waste another spell slot to bring it back up.
Yep.
So can I do a bonus action to toss or hand over a greater potion of healing, or is that a main action?
I'll let it count as a bonus action.
So I hand it over to Jazz. Looking a little rough.
And I won't be able to apply it until my turn, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
I was just going to use Mass Cure Wounds, but okay. That works too.
So just in case.
Just in case.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. So, well, now it's her turn.
And she is still turned, because she did not take damage specifically.
So she starts running towards this and just busts down this door.
Should
Smash.
take damage?
No.
Just. Oh my god.
And busts down the door in front of you.
She has to take her dash action.
Yep.
Just flee.
Where she'd end up. That ends her turn. Suppose you can probably see in there now because the doors are open.
Within reason? Yes.
Always slight little small thing. Restarian, you are up.
Can I see her?
You can still see her, yes.
Oh, no. You're not getting away that easy.
Wait.
No, you don't understand. That bitch has my sword.
She's turned.
I am going to blast her with another heat metal just because I can't let her run away with my sword.
Well, I can also pass you my mace since I can't. It's gonna do you
That
more
is-
good than me.
That is my only weapon. It is a magical weapon. I'm not leaving that behind.
Creature must succeed a concentration
enough.
saving throw or drop the weapon. Okay.
Oh, she can't drop it. It's embedded through her shoulder.
Oh.
But I just have to see her, and she has to be within 60 feet, of which she is just at 60 feet.
Yep. He has 30
So-
feet of movement, so dash is 60.
Yeah, she'd have to use a full turn to come back to us if she wanted to. So I'm going to use a level 3 for heat metal. And that does 14 fire damage.
Okay, well, she's not turned anymore.
I don't think I have anything that's. I don't think I have anything that's a bonus action. I'm not wasting that. It's only taking 4 damage, so I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay, Jezebel, you are up.
We are going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. For everyone, let's see. That should be for everyone who's directly near me.
Oh, yeah, they're within 5 feet of you. You can touch
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. So you gain, and because of Beacon of Hope, it's max healing. So
Damn.
6, 3, 8, 16, 24,
It's a lot.
32.
I get all 4 of my hit
Plus-
points back.
Now you're all 18.
Let's see. Plus, I think an additional. Let's see. If I recall correctly, there's two features I keep track of. Stable health equal to 2. Whenever you use a spell or creature, restore hit points to a creature. Creature gains additional hit points at 2 plus spell level, so 2 plus 5, so that's another 7. Christ, I'm gonna have to get a calculator back out again. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna see how much. Let me see. 32 plus 7.
Yeah, I know you'll benefit from the
9.
most.
Yeah, I think there's another bonus. Plus another 7, that's it. So you guys regain 46 health, and I regain
You
39.
didn't even need half that.
I needed 4.
See,
You needed
I'm up to
two.
55 because she drained some blood from
Literally
me.
drained it.
Yep,
out
and
of
that needs a long rest to recover from.
Yay!
Or I believe a greater restoration.
Yep.
Also, bonus action, spiritual weapon's gonna clobber. Is gonna
Clobbering
clobber
time?
those nearby bats.
you.
Okay,
It's called
roll to hit.
Emma, I do believe that it is clobbering time.
There's an 11 hit. I don't think these.
I'm
guys
going
get
to
flanked.
say you have flanking with this. So a 13 would hit.
See. I cast that base level. 11 force damage.
Which one? Yeah, what you're doing to this one?
Yeah, there's one.
It's just a bunch of bats just get blasted out of the air with that.
And that would be my turn.
And the other 3 bats are on top of each other, so they can just start attacking you. Start with Charles. That's a miss because it's under 10. Be 19 to you, Jezebel.
That hits.
Okay. Actually, wait. Attacking you, I have to do something different with. Might actually be different.
Oh.
No,
You turned in Verm.
only 4 damage to you. And then the one attacking Restarian. 14 to your AC.
14 meets, so it will hit.
Okay. Ooh, that was a double 4 on the die, so 8 damage. Charles, you are up.
Let's see. I'm gonna keep going with the bats. That on the map is just below me here.
Wait a minute, I forgot to move one of them. Actually, wait, that one was inside. That one was inside. No, it wasn't. No. Whatever, we'll go with that.
Right.
If I messed up, I messed up. Whatever.
18.
18 will hit.
Well, that'll be a 9.
As you swat a couple more bats out of the air and the one that's swarming you.
Swing, swing.
Alright, I took damage. I gotta do
25.
25 hits.
Oh, and I have to make another
6.
save too.
I'm good.
I need to make a 10 again, or try to make a 10,
As the swarm that's around you is almost depleted.
and I'm good.
Okay. Let's see.
Anything else you can do?
Yeah, just checking here real quick. That one. No, should be good.
Okay. Vampire is up. Everyone give me a perception check.
sure thing.
Where did she go? Where did she go?
19.
Perception.
15.
12.
Jezebel, you hear the sound of, like, metal clanging to the ground.
There goes your sword.
Okay. Astarion, you are up.
I'm up, and I have no idea where she is.
Nope. You stepped aside by the wall so you couldn't see where she went inside that building. And you have a bunch of bats around you.
Oh, joy. Hear me without my pokey stick. Hmm. I'm gonna pop a on the swarm that's next to me. Just gonna pop a Dissonant Whispers bumped up to level 2.
And the one that's surrounding you.
The one that's on me, yeah.
Okay. Roll the description for that.
Can do. That is a wisdom save of 17.
Okay, that is a fail.
Okay. Well, that means they take 9 emotional damage and are forced to flee from me using their reaction.
Okay, they will do that on their turn, correct?
It's an immediate reaction.
Okay. Gonna go there. Anything else you can do?
That's all I can really do for the moment.
Okay. Jezebel, you are up.
Well, let's see. The spiritual mage is gonna move up and first off, and we're then gonna give him the 1-2 combo of Sacred Flame on this bad boy. These bunch of bats.
Okay.
So
Roll
they
to
need
hit.
to.
Or is that
It automatically hits. They just need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. And what's the DC on that?
16.
16? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a miss. Yep, that's a miss.
All right, and then the bat and spiritual mace is gonna go bonk him again. Well, in this case, it's the new guy. So
So what does Sacred Flame do?
2d8 radiant.
Okay, roll to hit or roll damage.
Oh, wait, they failed.
Yeah, I said they failed.
Oh, I said they
I
succeeded.
said they missed.
Ah. So take 12 radiant damage.
Okay, as those ones burn in holy fire. Ah. Stop it. Roll 20. So I'll let you rechange your move for what you want to do for that guy.
Yeah, let's see. Where do I want him to go attacks instead? Actually, what is my move for good old spiritual weapon?
I think it has a movement of 15, if I recall.
I think, yeah, it flies, so... Yeah, it's 20 feet. So...
20 feet, okay.
So in which case... Over here... And mock these guys.
Okay, roll to hit. Flanking.
So plus 10 to hit. Plus 10.
Plus
So
2
that's-
to hit.
Yeah, plus 2 to hit, so it's 21.
That'll definitely hit.
Yep. 6 force damage. I rolled low.
As this swarm of bats is now a bat.
Single solitary bat.
Yep.
Okay, that is the action. That is my turn.
Speaking of bats, everyone here's about to get swarmed.
Oh joy, more bats.
So the first one's going to attack Charles because it's already swarming him. That's going to be 13 to your AC.
That just meets it.
Okay. Luckily, this is just a single solitary bat, so it's only going to be 2 bite damage, piercing damage.
Oh, jeez.
Next one's also going to move up to you and bite at you, Charles. That's lower than last time. He said it just met, so that misses.
Yep.
This one's going to roll up to Asterion. Oof, it's 21 to your AC.
Yeah.
Only 3 piercing damage.
Oh.
So it's going to roll up to you, Jezebel. Yeah, that's under 10. That misses. And the last one's going to roll up to you, Charles. Under 10, that misses. You're up, Charles.
I did have multi-attack defense too, so in case there's a creature that hits me, I gain a +4 to AC against all subsequent attacks made by that creature. So would that count for all of them? So if I
It
was
says
being
that
flanked, we get
specific
+4?
creature.
Yeah. Okay. So it'd just be one, not.
So if it has like 2 attacks, the second attack
yeah,
you'd have +4
okay.
AC.
Just making sure I understood that. Okay.
But you are up.
Okay. I'm just reading something here real quick. So let's do get my right clicker on here. Let's see if I can't finish this one off. And short 15.
Yeah, it's dead. Don't even waste your time rolling damage. It
Right.
has 1 HP.
All right. And then my next attack will be to the one that's here.
Okay.
Short. And 9.
9 will miss.
Okay. And just looking over what I got here, I've got this ability. Would this apply to this? So once on each of my turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature. Would I be able to do that again then? With one attack?
I would say yes, because it's
Okay.
you can only do one attack. You have a third
just
attack
one
this round.
just not. So,
It only says once,
yep.
but you
So
can make a
I'll
third
try.
attack if you'd like.
I'll do that with the one directly above me on the map.
Okay.
Seventeen.
17 will hit.
7 piercing.
As you manage to shish kebab a couple bats with that strike.
Perfect. And just double check one more thing. So if I were to, let's see. I'll wait till the next round. No, I'm good.
Okay, so Restarian, you are up.
Huh. Jeez. Where did the clattering sound come from?
You didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that.
Nope. And I don't know if Jezebel said you heard it.
No. Just about it said that. Just said, "There goes your sword."
There you go. That's all you heard.
Hmm. Well, I don't see her anymore. I don't know where she went, but I want to try to find out. Because I can see out into the road. This door was just thrown open. I am going to... that door looks a little far away, so I'm going to make my own.
Okay, were you Dimension Dooring to?
I'm Dimension Dooring to right out in the middle of the road here.
Okay.
Do I see any sign of her, or do I see...
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, I don't know if my sword is anywhere, if she's anywhere, or... We'll find out. We'll try to find out. Anyone?
Okay, yep, you see your sword lying on the ground about here. And a pool, like a form of
Sorry
mist
about where I
floating
went.
through
I
the.
didn't see the ping.
What was that?
Sorry, I didn't see if you pinged the thing.
Why is that not showing up? I am on the GM layer. That's why. Okay. The sword is lying right there, and you
Oh,
see
on
a
the grass there.
misty form floating through the air right there.
Well, I can't. I cast a spell, so I can't do anything more offensively, but I can run over here and pick up my sword.
Okay. Is heat metal still cast on it?
Nope.
Okay. Just making
I
sure.
pretty as soon as I heard there's your sword, I pretty much gave up trying to keep concentration on it.
Okay. Anything else you can do?
Nope, just pick up my sword, and that's all I can do right now.
Okay, Jezebel, you are up.
All right.
Be a real good time to have an AoE spell right about now.
Yeah, too bad I
Yeah,
haven't got any of
I-
those.
I didn't choose Light Cleric, so which is the other side of the equation I was thinking about originally.
Yeah,
What
you
is-
could have a couple as a life cleric.
Yeah, I don't think I grabbed any. Let's see. How's Charles? How you doing on health? I'm just flat out say it.
Health wise, let me look. Oh, I'm near perfect.
Okay. No,
I'm
not
only
too
off
bad
by
right
about
now.
2 hit points, so I'm
Yeah, I'm
really
not doing
solid
too
right
bad myself. So, spiritual weapon, you're going to go for a on this guy.
As I was going to assume that one.
Yep. So I'm gonna move Jezebel up to support to keep Charles from getting directly flanked. And we're going after this one first.
Roll to
And
hit.
then we'll spiritual weapon go.
That's a
21.
hit.
Hope you don't roll it. Don't not do it again. 6 force damage.
As you blow a couple bats out of the air.
Don't worry, they're about to be blown a war wave of holy fire. Sacred flame.
Burn, baby, burn.
Okay, that's dexterity DC 17.
Yep.
That is a
don't
fail.
accept.
Which one were you doing it to?
Same bats as
Okay.
these bats as well.
Roll damage.
2d8 radiant. 7 radiant damage.
Okay. Anything else you can do?
That was my action. That was my bonus action. No, that's it for now.
Okay, so it's batty bite time. First one's gonna aim at you, Charles. That's gonna be 18 to your AC.
What was the AC check?
18.
18, that hits.
Luckily, this is the weakened one, so that's only 2 piercing damage.
Okay.
Next one goes after you. 7 misses.
Mhm.
Going after you now, Jezebel. It's gonna be 18 to your AC from the one to your right.
Does not hit.
Okay. And even less for the second guy, so that misses. Charles, you are up.
I'm gonna give Jezebel a heads up, but and I say, watch your step. And I am going to cast Spike Growth. And I'm gonna throw that like 5 feet.
Okay, remember
Mm.
what I said about these guys? They are technically occupying the same space as you. I just don't have them on top of you to make it easier to determine what's going on.
At the very least,
So-
it will help against. It might help against. It might help against the vampire who's reformed from mist to attack us. Maybe. And it's a very hard maybe.
I mean, I know that he would be in range. He was 150 feet away. But I know I'd be able to traverse over it if they were in my space, because that'd be a 20-foot radius centered if I were to drop it right where I'm at. That would take
Second, you're
up
limited.
basically this entire space. It says in the ground in a 20-foot radius centered at the point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. And that's why I was giving Jezebel the heads up to look out.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, where are you placing that?
I'll be, since you told me as a reminder, I'm dropping it like right up underneath me, but I'll be able to navigate through it due to my ranger ability.
Okay, so yeah, draw it with a circle where you want it.
Okay. Oh, roll 20 is being weird. Let's see. So I'm just gonna start here. It's gonna be 20 feet from that range, so that would be basically covering all this and into the next room.
And this does not distinguish friend from foe, correct?
Let's see the
This
area.
doesn't look like it does.
If Jezebel does a perception check, we'll be able to recognize it. So it's any creature that can't see the area, and that's why I was giving Jezebel a heads up on it. This cast makes a wisdom perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
So far we're in the middle of the terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, that would be its effective area.
Essentially, yes. I suppose if Jezebel were to do a perception check, that would be advantage since I'm giving Jezebel a heads up on it.
Yes, if
I'm
she
pretty
doesn't, I'll say if she doesn't move, she won't take damage from it.
Yeah. That's what I was hearing as well.
Anything else you can do?
Because I think that was that just. I wonder if that was my. I took one action.
Yep, you have your bonus
Um,
action and your movement action.
I think.
And you can do the perception check to try to spot this Jezebel if you'd like.
Yeah, I will do that now.
You can too, Restarian.
Yeah. Considering that it says right there my bonus is 12, I would have to literally roll a natural 1 to fail. Alright, no,
A 2
I'll
would,
do-
would fail as well, because that'd be
yeah,
13.
I just realized, 2
or
would also
14,
fail,
so.
it has to be stupidly low.
So, and just for. If the bats were to try doing that, it would be a spell save DC of 16.
But don't forget, it is
They
on the
are
ground,
flying, and this is a spell
Yeah.
on the ground, by the way, so.
And it
They have
doesn't
to-
say like how far up it goes, just gives you a range out from the point of contact.
It says difficult terrain, that implies the ground, in my opinion.
So if we stayed put, they would have to come down, wouldn't they?
Yep, they'd have to be walking on the ground for this to take effect to them. The bats, at least. Vampire lady, different story, but bats aren't going to be affected by it, just to give you a heads up.
I thought that was going to help the bat situation.
Anything else you can do?
No, since that was going to be my action there, so.
Okay, like I said, Restarian, you can do a perception check to see if you can spot that ground thing, because you were within sight of it being cast.
Okay, the spike growth thing.
Yeah.
Can do. Can diddly done do. 23.
Yep, you know it's there too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Second here.
If we lie flat on the ground, the bats will have to come down to the ground.
Ah.
You're up, Restarian.
Do I still see the misty form?
It has moved down the path and you can't see where it is anymore.
Okay, I was just asking if I gleamed anything with that 23 that I had.
You are up.
All right, I don't see where it went, but I know that it was the last time I saw it is somewhere around here.
Yep.
Then I'm just going to start heading in that general direction. Don't know where, but I can get 30
That is a
feet.
wall.
Oh, it's a wall?
Yep.
Where's the wall?
This area right here is a wall.
You're on the GM layer
Yes,
again.
I am on the GM layer again. Because I had her on the GM layer when she was mist form.
So the road here is a wall.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
This is wall. This is opening.
Okay, so the spot that looks like an opening is not really the spot that looks like an opening is not really an opening, but the spot that looks like wall is the actual opening. Is that accurate?
I don't know what you're seeing, how you're having trouble comprehending this right now. Is anyone else as confused as I am right now?
I see grass. I see a road. I see a dark wall here for the building, and I see opening off on the right side here, which was where you originally let me run in to pick up my sword.
I think you need to refresh your page.
Yeah, something's off
Yeah,
on
something's
your
squishy.
screen here.
Something's
Yeah.
goofaloof.
I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that because it sounds like your play's a little. Because when you point out one port was a wall, there is no wall. So
Okay,
I'm
I'm
thinking
just
you're,
gonna.
yeah, just log out, log.
I'm just showing you what I
just
see right
exit.
there.
Yeah, let me see.
That's what I see.
Unless you want to pop on
Off of-
to Timmy's stream just to see if it's the same things you're seeing.
Yeah, somehow you ended up outside the building you're in.
Yeah, I didn't go to the building. When you originally clicked on a spot, it was in a grassy area. At least on
Yeah,
my
you're-
map.
On
And yeah,
You
yeah.
got-
On our map, it's on my map.
You're in a
building.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah, so
you're
refresh.
in a building.
Let me refresh. I don't have the audio now, but refresh. All right, hold on. Let me zoom out.
Yeah, because if you go look on the stream, you were in a completely, totally different spot there compared to what you showed me for what you're seeing.
Okay, yeah, I was out in a grassy area before.
Yeah, the whole time you've been where you are right now on my screen.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I was not seeing any of that. All I was because she was in like the white area off the map on the thing I was seeing.
Wow, that
Yeah.
roll 20 really messed up for you there.
Yeah, because-
it happens occasionally.
Because on my map, I originally was like right over here, off on like the farthest right that I could be. And you see the door there in the middle. I had to poof I didn't see this was a door here. I thought you were talking about, oh, this wall here is actually secretly a door.
Well, that explains a lot.
That was wild.
Roll 20, gonna roll 20, but yep, you're up.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it was weird because I thought I had a direct line downward because on my thing I was on the grass, but let me boop. I can go here to that space underneath the wall there to right here. And that will be my turn.
I know she is on the map, but you cannot see her.
I know I cannot see her. I knew where she was last, but I
Yeah.
don't know where she is now.
Yep. He moved
I'm
out of
just
your
moving-
line of sight, and you don't, as far as you know, she's still missed, but...
I'm just moving in the general direction where I last saw her. That's all I'm doing. To see if I can pick back up the trail. See if I can
Jezebel.
find her.
Yeah, Jezebel, you are up.
Okay, Jezebel is going to drop Beacon of Hope. Because
Honestly, it might
this-
have been a minute and that have maybe just fallen by itself by now. I haven't been keeping track.
Yeah, nearby I really should have been. Because that's about 10 turns, so if you weren't there, we're probably bumping up against it.
Yeah, I don't think it's
anyway,
quite been 10 turns yet, so it still would have been up.
We are going to cast Spirit Guardians, but we are going to cast it at 5th level.
What are we doing? What are we doing? 6 turns for?
What's the range on Spirit Guardians again?
1 second. Spirit Guardians is. Let's close you down. Not that. I really hate. Whatever. I already said it. 15-foot radius for my. So there you go. So it gets an extra. So on top of its 3d8 radiant, so it gains an additional 2d8, so 5d8 in total. Which I will adjust on this side.
Okay, and that's a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Wisdom saving throw.
Fail. Actual success.
Yes, and angelic spirits come down. Shining beams of light, spirits of light come down and lays down the hammer.
Fail. So, 2 succeed and 2 fail.
Alright, so let me roll them bones. I forgot, it has to be what level I cast it. So let's make sure that calculation comes out correct. I mean, I do this at 5th level. There we go.
Ooh, that's
Let's
probably a
see.
low roll, isn't it?
2 1s, an 8, an 8, and a 6. So not terrible. So 10 radiant plus 20, 14, 24 radiant damage.
Okay.
And half that's anyone who succeeded.
That one's dead. That's the one that succeeded, so that's half, right?
Yes.
Technically still standing. That one failed, so it just incinerates. And the one next to you is still... One bat seems to just be flying there.
Not for much longer, please. Let's
Okay.
go in for a bomb.
He's dead.
Bonk.
And done.
Alcohol. Also, I think that if I recall, you guys designated. Yeah, I designated a creature I see, which so obviously it's going to be my party members are not, and the spiritual weapon are not affected.
Well, the spiritual weapon doesn't have any HP, so it doesn't really take damage anyway, so...
Also, any creatures. I think, yeah, and it doesn't. If you're invisible,
You're still affected by it. Just said.
Yep.
If I'm reading that, if I'm reading that correctly. Okay, so that's bonus action. That is my action.
Okay.
I think that's all I'm going to be doing right now.
Okay, well, the one, it's turn up now, so it needs to do another wisdom saving throw.
Spirit Guard is
Roll damage.
very strong. Okay.
Rolling.
Let's see.
Because he failed.
What?
Yeah, that's obliterated. Charles, you are
Fine.
up.
Yeah. Give me.
Oh, were you there? I'm not hearing anything from you.
Yep, I'm here. I'm just.
Okay.
I'm thinking right now. Give me a sec.
Fair enough.
Let's see. So there's no bats in the area anymore.
They are all dead.
Okay. And we haven't seen the vampire yet.
No one has, yes.
One head yet. Could I do a possible perception check to see if she happens to be in the area?
Yep, give me a perception check.
Let's see. I think I have the advantage on that since that's undead. Let's see. Actually, I don't think so.
Just realized I haven't been doing a couple things with this vampire I could have been doing. Oh well.
It looks like it would just be a 10 for perception on that.
Okay, nope, you don't see her.
Oh, okay. I think I'm just gonna hang out here. If she does decide to pop up, I will hold my action to attack until I see her. If she decides to appear.
Okay, so as you're saying that, you end your turn. From behind you, you bust in and you just hear, "You bitch!" As she moves in, not realizing that, oh crap, this is here.
About to get cut.
It's like, so that should be a DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take roll for damage on that because she takes half damage.
Will do. Please take your rating.
Please get blinded by the light and take your radiant damage of 10, 20, 30 radiant.
Well,
Or
half, but yeah.
Still, that's good rolls.
Can you roll me a description for your thing again too?
I was just gonna send that up. So every time they move in the area, if they don't
Well,
see it,
2d4 for every 5 feet they travel.
Because it did not see you cast this, so it doesn't know it was there.
yep.
I just have this wonderful scene of she walks in. She
And
bursts
there's no
into
save
the
to this.
room.
It just takes the damage.
Yeah, I just have this wonderful mental image of she bursts in the room, steps on basically a horde of Legos, spiked Legos or whatever
Yeah,
you
right.
refer to it as, and as she falls to the ground, she's saying, fuck my feet. A bunch of Holy Spirits come over and starts clobbering over the head with a bunch of morning stars.
Legos and metal jacks laying all over the place.
Yeah, she's just on the ground like, oh god, my feet, oh god. And they're just clobbering her over and over again with bats.
Just keeps
It's
like
real
rolling all over the
stupid.
place, can't think straight, and just like, oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
Children
roll
running
damage
over
for that.
you. Like a pinata.
How many feet did it do?
Let's see here. So
Because it's
she's
2.
pissed off, so
2D.
she's in difficult terrain. So 5 does get within range. I'm just gonna these bats. They're just
Yeah, just
away.
take them out. They're in the way.
All these dead bats.
To get within striking distance of you, Jezebel.
Oh, joy. Oh, joy.
So that would be
Oh, that's
15
fair.
feet of movement through it.
So that'd be 2, 4, 6 D4. Right?
Yep.
No. Yes.
Yep.
64.
Oh, let it rip.
14. Not bad.
14. I don't
That's
have
like
to add
Caltrops. Just walking over.
my spell attack bonus on any of those. It's just regular.
Doesn't say. It doesn't say. It says no. Just 2d4.
Oh, wait, just the regular. Okay, just
Yeah.
making sure. So 14.
It's just- Damage, so your Hunter's Mark won't affect this. You'd actually have to physically attack her.
Yep.
That's going to be 21 to your AC for an open palm fist to the chest.
That will hit.
Like I said, that's the easy attack to take.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's going to be 12 damage. Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Let's see. 12. 40. Okay. Ow. We did say it was the lower of the two, 10 or the
Yes.
damage, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm suddenly forgetting.
Well, no, it's whatever you passed it, so who cares?
Yeah, doesn't matter. Second attack.
That's going to be 27 to your AC.
No. Roll theoretical damage.
What was that?
That is higher than the last one. That's clearly not going to hit.
Yeah.
Roll theoretical damage.
Going to be 9 piercing damage.
Ow.
What kind of roll was that?
That's okay, we'll take it.
4 necrotic damage from the blood suck.
So that's 2 damage to still have resistance. So.
But yeah, but that is not. That's 2 damage you don't get to heal.
Yep. Ow. Ow. The bludgeoning and piercing that's mostly doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Okay, and then you got to roll for concentration again.
Yep. Yay! That stays up.
Noise.
Okay,
Taylor says
Astarion, you
no.
are up. as you hear fighting coming from inside the building you were in before.
Motherfucker. Well, joy to the world.
Go to the
Let's make our way back inside
back
the
here.
building. Gotta make it 20 feet before I see what the hell is that. Oh, it's that.
And you remember that
shit.
there's the spikes on the ground, that if you go any further, you're going to start taking damage.
Yeah, there are spikes on the ground and shit. Fuck.
Spikes on the ground.
Spikes on the ground. They're all on the ground, covering the ground.
You threw it on the ground.
Do it on the ground. Now the ground is made of spikes. With a
Towards the
pocket full of
battlefield into
spikes.
mol- Just into a bunch of caltrops. Magical caltrops.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's hope it works. If it don't work, then fuck. But I'm going to. Okay, I'm out of level 4s. I used one level 2. I used one level 3. I'm gonna use one more upcast to level 3 for Dissonant Whispers. And hope that it does. Hope that she rolls absolute shit.
Okay.
Because it is a wisdom save.
And she is going to pass that.
Alright, then she'll just take 8 emotional damage.
And not be frightened.
Not be frightened. The point was to try to get her to run, and then she'd take damage from the spike growth, but unfortunately, that is not going to happen, and it's just...
Okay. That ends your turn.
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay. As you're doing that, you get open palm strike to the chest again, Jezebel. Because I've been forgetting to do legendary actions.
Oh, joy.
That's okay. You didn't have to do that.
So that's going to be
Ah,
27 to your AC.
that also hits. I'm in danger.
That's going to be... I rolled a 1, so only 5 damage.
Oh, that still hurts. I gotta roll concentration save again. Please don't fail. Did not fail me. 20.
Okay, you are up then.
Let's see. Let's see. I think the spiritual guardians only she only takes damage on her.
Yep.
Yep. So we're going to cast Cure Light Wounds. And myself on level 2.
Okay, roll your heal, because your whatchamacallit thing's gone.
Yep. 8, 3 plus 7, so 10. 18 health restored. So again, I'm gonna do some quick math. Much better.
And I suppose your bonus action is going to be a club from your ace of magical spiritualness.
Yep, spiritual weapon. Let's go. Get her. Get her.
That'll hit.
Excellent. That's still at level 2. 6 force damage. As she's as it just smacks her right up the head, right upside the head. I don't know why I'm tripping force tonight. I'm sober, I swear.
Anything else?
Let's see. It should be action, bonus action, and that's all she wrote. Because otherwise, it requires. Wait a minute. How tall is this room?
All
About 10 feet.
Is it enough to fly over the spikes back to where?
Yes, you could fly over the spikes, but keep in
Yeah,
mind,
well-
moving away from her would still be
Prompted
close enough to
action.
a attack
Yeah,
of
no.
opportunity.
Oh yeah. Well, we're going to do. We're gonna fly and just go right over here.
Okay.
'Cause I want her
she's-
minimal damage.
So she's still within range of Spirit Guardians, but
Yeah.
oh wow, she actually rolled crap on that. That's only going to be 14 to your AC.
Does not hit.
Okay.
Oh. Whew.
That end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Okay. Before you go up, Charles, she's gonna. Okay, well, this other thing's gone. My bite didn't seem to work good on you. I'm gonna bite you now. Yeah, that misses. You are up.
So I'm gonna swing at her since she's within range. To get back to my spot. Short sword. Oh, stupid roll. $24.
Second, I'm gonna check something here real quick.
You don't have to. That's all right.
No, it's something else. Okay, so you would have had to have dropped concentration on Hunter's Mark to cast the spike thing.
Oh,
Yep,
she.
that's-
I was gonna say she left the area. Oh no, she didn't really leave the area.
But yeah, that's the downside of concentration.
So I assume that's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. You still hit, though.
Yep. Swing again. 17.
17 hits.
With 8 pierce. And then would she also still take damage on where she's at?
He has to move.
When a creature moves or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage.
Moves into or within the area. They have stayed in the spot
Okay,
they were
yeah.
in.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
I might misunderstand there. Okay. Cool. Since there's no one else around, that will be my turn.
Okay. She passes the wisdom save, but still roll damage for it 'cause it's still half.
Still radiant.
And that is doing something. Just gonna say that.
29 damage. So half that would be 14, I think, because it automatically goes down to lower die, the lower point.
Okay, so she is going to make a palm strike at you, Charles, because you're the only. She knows not to move here. It's going to be 13 to your AC, which I'm pretty sure misses.
That meets.
Oh, it
That
meets? Okay, so yeah, then it hits. Thought your AC was higher than that.
Nope.
That's going to be. Eight bludgeoning damage.
8 bludgeoning.
And she's going to go in for a bite. That's a nat 20.
Oh dear. Maybe it'll come out as 2.
That's going to be 6 piercing. Oh, no, sorry. 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Second heat. And 23 necrotic that you cannot heal from.
Ew.
3.
Yep.
Yoicks.
But that will end her turn. You're up, Rastarian.
Cool. Yeah. So the Spirit Guardians is the golden circle,
Yes.
and the Spike Growth is the orange circle?
Yep.
Why did you have to fill the whole goddamn room? I've got nothing I can throw. Only got a handful of spells. Yeah. Alright, let's just go with a basic, let's drop a basic level 1 Dissonant Whispers. Let's try to scare her again.
Oh, yeah, and you have to roll concentration. I forgot about that.
For
Charles, for his, because he took a...
his Spike Growth.
Yep. Well, let me double check on what concentration actually is. I'm forgetting right now for some odd reason.
Concentration should just be a it's a Constitution saving throw. It has to either be half the damage taken or 10, whichever number is higher.
Yeah, so you took... How much damage did you take? What did I say? 23 and...
23. That would put it to an 11 on the DC.
No, there was more than that, because there was also the
Oh.
first part of it.
You had 8 on the first part.
Yeah,
Was it part of the same attack?
yeah. That'd be...
So 31.
31,
So
so
it'd
you'd
be
have to get a 15.
check. Need a Constitution saving throw of 15 or higher.
I do?
Yep.
Yeah, for your Spike Growth.
Okay.
Yep.
So Constitution. What'd that get me?
It goes away. Your Spike Growth is gone. You failed your concentration.
Alright.
Which is actually good for me.
Now you can go run up and stab.
Because now I can run up and stab.
Yep.
So I'm not going to do the Dissonant Whispers. I'm going to run up and stab a bitch. For putting me on this goddamn wild goose chase, I'm making a beeline for her. And I'm going to have it eat some stabbity. 2 stabs. Got 1. Fuck. 2.
The 18 hits at least.
At least the 18 will hit, and I can use one of my bardic inspirations to add a defensive flourish. So initial damage is 12, plus the flourish, being another 6 for 18 damage, and my AC goes up by 6 until the beginning of my next turn, bringing it to 20.
Yeah, the vampire is starting to look not the best here. That end your turn?
That does end my turn.
Well, she's gonna go in for a bite on you then. Thankfully, that is not a nat 20. It's only a 16 to your AC.
16. If it's on me, we'll miss because of my like boosted AC.
Okay, Jezebel, you are up.
Alrighty, I have a crossbows. I can shoot the vampire with a crossbow. Can I have any negatives, or is it a disadvantage? I
Yeah,
do have
you
light
should be.
crossbow.
Well, you'd have to shoot through Asterion, unfortunately.
Oh, I can fix that. Um, I'm still flying. So I go to this corner. I think I have a direct shot,
Yep,
technically.
yep.
Alright, and I get, because Divine Strike works with weapon attacks and not melee attacks. I read that twice, to be sure. Clack, 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 fucker. Does a modified 20 hit.
Nice.
Modified 20 does indeed hit.
Alright.
Yeah, those 20s
Let's
are
go.
dirty.
6. I think that's 6 radiant damage plus 3 piercing. I rolled low. I rolled a couple low die.
Yeah, it's showing up red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had a 1 and a 5.
And I think a 1 on the damage die.
Yep.
Too, so that's not terrible. Because we also have the good old the blessed bonk
Yep.
to from spiritual weapon. There it is.
Le bonk.
It's a 15 hit.
15 will not hit.
Well, actually, quick question: is it count as flanking?
No.
You don't have the exact murder sandwich, so in this case, no.
Okay, but I do have a movement action for the bonus action, so we'll set up for a flank for next turn. Anyway,
Okay.
that's my turn.
Well, first it's going to make a punch at you, Risterion.
Legendary action.
14. Yep.
14 misses.
Okay. Charles, you are up.
First off, I need to back up just a little bit. So first I'm going to switch from my short sword to the vicious longbow, and I'm going to move because right now I don't want to take no more damage. So
How you looking, by the way?
right now I'm about half.
Okay. Keep that in mind for my. Because Father Jezebel's turn next.
Remember, 23 of that is non-healable right now.
Yeah.
And remember, if you do move, she might try to swipe out at you.
So I think she has that reaction.
The key word there is not might.
She most definitely will swipe at you if you try moving away from her. But if you want to eat that hit, you're more than welcome to. You may miss, who knows?
Well, since I don't have my spike growth going, I'll hit her with a hunter's mark like before.
Okay.
That will be bonus action.
Bonus action, it's a bonus action.
And then I'll retract my switching of weapon and try straight up attack with the short sword.
13 will miss.
13 will miss.
So I'll say the spiritual weapon can get flanking, but he doesn't induce flanking.
We shall try one more time. Worst yet.
Yep, so nothing.
That's it.
DC 17 wisdom save, right?
Yep.
Okay. That she may be out of her legendary resistance and can't resist this. Ooh.
Barely makes it.
Barely fails.
Dump.
So let's see. Ignore the divine strikes. I forgot
Yep.
to click that up. So
24.
24 radiant damage.
Okay, so you stabbed her most recently. So she is going to make a punchy at you, Restarian.
Okay. Remember, your number's 20, so you have to exceed 20.
So yeah, 24
meet-
does that.
Okay.
Ooh, that's max damage, 12.
Ow.
And then chompy.
Ah, you
Nom
bitch.
nom.
And that's going to be 26.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yep, that's unfortunate. So you're going to take
Mm-hmm.
minimum piercing damage of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, what a shitty roll. 5 necrotic.
So 10 total, 5 unhealable, correct?
Yep. And that will end her turn.
Not a fan of that. So I'm guessing that makes it my turn.
Yes.
Well, I can say that I am going to use my bonus action. I keep forgetting how this works because I rarely ever use it. So one quick second. 1d10 plus my fighter level for second wind. So 1d10 plus 2. I should just make a little thing in my thing for it so I can click a button easily do this. D10 plus 2.
You know, I'm honestly surprised it's not just an option.
It wasn't a drag and drop option, which is weird. Shit.
Wow.
Well,
That is pretty shit.
better than nothing. And I'm going to give her a couple more stabbities because I don't like. It's a little too early for neck. We hardly know each other. So, stab. Stab.
Both of
2
those will
hits.
hit.
$11, 13, and a flourish of 5 for 18, 29 damage from my +1 rapier.
Okay. She's getting pretty desperate to stuff here, so she tries to make another bite at your neck here. That's going to be 23 to your AC.
To me again?
Yeah.
Yeah, 23 is going to hit.
That's going to be 9 piercing damage and 14 unhealable necrotic.
Sorry, can you repeat the first one again?
9 piercing.
9 piercing and 14 unhealable?
14 unhealable, yes.
I'm not looking too hot.
But with that, Jezebel, you are up.
Let me see. Would you both say you're down below half, right?
I'm at like 20%.
I'm hovering a little above half right now.
Okay.
Just above average. Just above average. Jesus, already 11:30? Holy crap.
Damn.
Because I'm going to use my last challenge divinity to preserve life. So I need to heal the both of you right now.
Let's see. So equal to 5 times your health, so 50 health up to at least your half health as an action.
So you can each take up to you can give up 50. I can't words either. So basically, you can heal people for 50 points of damage, whoever you want to them, as long as it keeps them doesn't go above half health.
I don't think any of my I don't know if my healing stuff can push it past that though. Like the cycle of life. And...
Yeah, this is just you can heal. You can give people 50 points of health as long as they don't go above half health.
Yeah. So let's see.
Boosts me up to
Question.
extra 4 points on my behalf, so I'm sitting at 50%.
Is that number based off our full hit point total, or is it based off of our damage we've taken that brings our current max down to a certain number?
I will say it's based off your full.
Yeah, let me know how much is out of that 50. How much you each use?
I took 4. So
Yeah, to get to half.
I'm above half. Never mind.
9. I would need 22 to get to half.
Yeah, I can't use any of it because I'm still currently above half. So okay, we're at least some more breathing room since I have no more.
You can go up to half health then, Restarian.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will. Thank you. I will be at my half of 31, which is below the reduced number.
Also, we're gonna go in for a bonk. This time we're gonna turn off the Divine Strike.
My bonk?
From the spiritual Morning Star.
Is it the Lucifer spiritual Morning Star?
That's a 16 hit.
With the flank, that hits.
I think it casts at base level 2, so 8 force.
Well, now we know her AC is 16 because 15 missed, but 16 hits.
Perfectly fine metagaming.
Yep. Perfectly balanced as all things
Perfectly
should be.
balanced as all things should be. We've been paying attention as we've been fighting and knowing that certain things have missed, and then one thing finally gets through.
Anything else you can do?
No, that's it.
Okay, well, Restarian, you're about to get an open fist palm to the chest.
Ow.
At 21 to your AC?
Yeah, my AC was 19, so 21, yeah.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Charles, you are up.
Let's see if we can get this thing wrapped up. I didn't realize how late it was, and I'm getting looks, so...
Yeah, let's see if we can finish this up.
See if we can finish it up before Sunday.
23.
23 will hit.
Short sword. For 9 piercing, and since we got the hunter's mark, that should give us another d6 on top for an additional 5. Do another short sword for 22.
So when the first attack hits, she poofs into a form of mist. As you hear over the things, you start hearing, "Hey, well, at this point it's essentially done, so let's get you back to your new home then." As that ends combat. And that is where we're going to end this session for the day.